What's up, everybody, and welcome to Disney World.
We're at Troll and Toad.
Are we?
Yes.
I thought we was in Disney World.
No.
Then why am I wearing the ears?
That's a really good question. Why am I wearing them?
I don't know.
Just to keep the hair out of my face.
I swear. Well, mine's just because I look good. At least I think I look good anyway. Chat, tell me if I look good. I think they look beautiful. Hey, we already got a subscription. I can't see who that is. And
Harley Q.
Oh, okay.
1986.
Hey, thanks, Harley Q. Appreciate it. Well, guys, this isn't Disney World like I thought it was. But we are talking about Disney today on the C&H Collectibles show. And Hampton, I've always been a big fan of Disney. What about you?
As a kid, it was a big part of my childhood growing up. As an adult, I find it's still a big part of my life because, people like Disney.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love Disney personally. So, guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about some of our collectibles that we have at trollandtoad.com. You can pick any of these up off our site. So, anything that you see today will be available on the site, and you can pick it up. Actually, I have a nice little surprise too, Hampton, and you know what it is because it was heavy when I was trying to carry it in here.
Yep.
So we'll leave that for last because that thing's heavy and I just don't want to carry it anyway. But after we show you guys our collectibles, me and Hampton's going to go over a little bit of our, top 10. Well, it's technically our top 5, but we're going to put it into a top 10 for you guys, our top 10 favorite Disney movies. And he picked 5, I picked 5, and we're just going to rank them and put them into our, collection of Disney movies or top 10 Disney movies, whatever you want to call it. And make sure you guys stick around because we do have a couple of giveaways for you guys. And Hampton, I think the giveaways are pretty good for this week. What do you think?
I think they are too. There's at least one that everyone's going to be real familiar with, and the other one, who doesn't love a little ball of chaos?
Oh, yeah. So make sure you guys stick around for those giveaways. And Hampton, let's go ahead and get into our first topic today.
All right.
So we'll start with my little Cinderella here. So when I was going through all of our collection that we had in our Pops and our Disney, I seen Cinderella, and I was like, this is just a classic. You have to go with this.
Right.
Like, you have to talk about this. I loved this movie growing up. I don't know about you, but I mean, it might have been more of like a girl thing, but I didn't care because I watched it with my sister. It was a memory with my sister that I did is I watched Cinderella with her. I thought this pop was really nice because, it's got all of her details on it, like her dress, and I believe it's even missing a slipper on the foot.
I believe so. That's one of the unique things about some of these figures is they will take the time and effort to put in the extra details like that, which is just a nice touch.
Yeah. And, I mean, there was always the classic Disney story for me with Cinderella. It's just like, she's got to go at a certain time, at midnight. She's got to get back to her house before everything turns back to normal from like the magic princess or whatever did it for her. Was it a wicked witch or a princess or something? I don't remember who did that for her.
Fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother, yeah. Shows you how much I paid attention to it. Hampton's having some audio issues.
No! It never fails. I always have audio issues.
It wouldn't be a Troll and Toad stream if it wasn't for issues, right?
Right?
But I've always loved Cinderella. My sister always loved it too. She was like a huge Cinderella fan.
I can't really think of there being any girls out there that weren't big Cinderella fans.
Yeah.
Let's just be really honest here. I know at least most girls probably dream of that one time that they'll get to ride away in a pumpkin and get to go wear nice clothes, go to a dance, and have to be back by midnight. And then turns out 10 or so years later, they go to prom.
And find their Prince Charming, right?
I mean...
I think that was his name, Prince Charming.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the princes.
That's fair. But, I mean, that's like every girl's dream. They want to find Prince Charming. But, yeah, Cinderella, she was always one of the classics, and I had to talk about her because it's obviously, the classic Disney princess. And this is every Halloween costume that I ever see from, little girls. They fucking dress up as this.
You apparently not taken any kids during Halloween. I see more Elsa than anything every Halloween.
Yeah, I see more Cinderella than anything sometimes. My sister dressed up as Cinderella like 5 times in her childhood.
I mean, yeah, but that's before Elsa happened.
That's fair. So let's go ahead and talk about our next product, Hampton.
Okay.
And I know you was a fan of this because I know you wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to talk about this too.
We're talking about the best Disney girl, villain slash antihero, Demona.
Oh yeah,
Now, Gargoyles was, I don't care who you are. If you grew up in the 90s, you most likely watched it if you had access to Disney of any kind.
yeah. And I actually like this one, Hampton, because this is a Hot Topic exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
This is where she's actually a statue.
Yep. Good
Not-
old daytime.
Yep. This pop is actually really cool in my opinion because like you don't really see a lot of the ones that are just statues.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's the only one that got her own statue figure.
Mhm.
So I think this is actually just a really cool one. Like I said, Hot Topic exclusive. I'm surprised we had this. That means somebody probably sold it to us, or we probably got it off a merchant, if I had to guess.
Most likely in either case.
And to be honest with you, Hampton, this box is actually in really good shape.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's got a little ding right there,
Oh, yeah.
but like it's really hard to pass this one up because this is out of print too.
Oh, yeah.
This one's out of print, and they are redoing Gargoyles. I don't know if I told you about that or not.
I know. I'm super stoked. Disney Plus is paying for itself now at this point.
Oh yeah. So that's another reason I had to talk about this figure is because they're redoing Gargoyles, and Disney Plus is just they're killing it with the shows lately.
Oh, yeah.
They're making me relive my childhood, and I don't care to give them $7 a month for it.
It's worth.
Oh yeah, 100%. I actually hope they redo the series of the pop figures. Like I hope they actually make more of these because like I want to see the remakes of them.
Man, I want to see some new Gargoyles action figures.
Same. I think NECA's actually making some. Now that I think about it,
Ooh.
yeah. And if you guys don't know who NECA is like a huge toy company that like makes classic figures. Like they do a lot of like horror movie stuff. Like I got a lot of Jason figures and a lot of like Michael Myers figures from them. But they're starting to get like touch base with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now and Gargoyles. Like that's
Oh,
something they're
nice.
starting to like dip their feet into because they realize that a lot of 90s people go out and buy these. So, and I mean, I understand a lot of 90s people are going to go out and buy these and collect them because we're all still kids. A lot of the 90s people are.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm your financial advisor.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of, I don't want to know how much I spent this week.
Too much. Good thing it was pay week.
Yeah, but you know, I might have already blown through most of my paycheck.
Chris, how are you going to eat?
I'll eat the pop figures.
What was the point in buying them then?
I don't know. I didn't think it through. They look cool.
You heard it here, folks. He didn't think about it.
I never do. That's why I need you with me when I'm going out and buying stuff.
Hey.
Okay, let's go into our next little topic here. So this one, Hampton, I've always loved Aladdin. Genie was the best. I wish we had a Genie pop because I would have been talking about that instead of this Jasmine pop.
Yep.
R.I.P. Robin Williams. Love the dude.
Sally glorious alia babwa. Okay, I'm sorry.
But what we have the Jasmine pop figure. This was the only Aladdin one that we had, unfortunately, because I was looking for other ones. I was like, man, I would love to just do the whole Aladdin set because I love this movie growing up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not in my top 5 because I really had to think about my top 5, but this movie was definitely a big part of my childhood. That's actually where I kind of found out about Robin Williams was through Genie and through Aladdin and stuff.
I'd say that's a lot of how a lot of 90 kids found out about him in the first place, at least before Flubber happened.
Oh, yeah. And the interesting thing about this pop figure, Hampton, is this is the Chase version.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you can see on the back here, guys, you have your regular Jasmine right here. And she's just wearing like her normal, everyday kind of princess outfit in this one. But if you turn it around and go to the Chase version, she's kind of in like her like robe, situation.
She's obviously trying to sneak through town.
Yeah, it is where she's like sneaking through town and trying to get by and stuff like that. I like this figure a lot. Like she's even like holding the bonnet around her head, to make sure nobody sees that she's wearing her crown and stuff like that.
Yep.
Really good figure. I think we have 3 or 4 of these on the site, I believe. Think it's a great one though. Like I would pick this up personally for my own collection. If you was a Disney fan, this is definitely one that you need to get. He ain't never had a friend like me. That's true.
Oh yeah.
Hampton ain't never had a friend like me. Don't give me that look. But I do love this figure. I think it's amazing. I would highly recommend anybody picking this up because this is for any great Disney collector. And if you just don't even collect pop figures and you just like Disney stuff, this is a great one for Disney, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. That's one of the great things about Disney and pop. They just go so well together that it's hard not to say, hey, if you're a Disney collector, get pop figures. There's going to be more than enough of them.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the Mickey Mouse line is like ridiculous, and they're still making Mickey Mouse pops.
Yeah, but do you know how many different versions of Mickey Mouse there are? Again, way too many.
Oh yeah. But they're still amazing. And that kind of hints around on our first giveaway too.
Oh yeah.
And we're not doing it yet, guys, but that's a little hint on one of our first giveaways. You're funny.
I try.
So, Hampton, you wanted to talk about this, so I'll let you talk about this figure because I did like Tron, but I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Don't give me that look.
I guess you could say it was one of the old school isekais, if you would, back before Japan thought it was a good idea to start doing it.
Oh, no, that's fair.
Tron, amazing movie. At the time, it was one of visually the most stunning and creative movies out there. Now, Sark, big bad, he's just there to maintain order. Order also equates to slavery for everyone else. But he's kind of the perfect villain to balance out all the good girls we got here.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess you could say he's the best girl of the day. That's not true. It's Demona.
I do like how all the other ones that we've had Disney, like, I guess you would say princesses at this point. And then we just got a big bad villain.
Yeah. I mean, Sark was one of those that if it didn't go to plan, it's okay.
Yeah.
He would just, take care of it. He had his fleet of ships, and honestly, it was an amazing movie. When they did the remake a few years back, and by a few, I think it's been like 10 now.
Yeah.
I've slept since
It's been, oh God, I think it like came out in like 2009, actually.
Oh God.
So it's been over 10.
Amazing movie.
Chad, would you know that? When did that Tron remake come out? What year? Because I really feel like it was 2009. I could be wrong on that, though. But what I do like about this figure, Hampton, is this is a limited edition Glow Chase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they don't make these much anymore for Funko.
Yeah.
Because the material is just so hard to make them that, like, it's really hard to get them to actually glow in the dark sometimes. Yeah. I have 1 or 2 glow in the dark pops myself, and I'll be honest with you, unless you actually hold them up to a light and you're like holding it under that light for a long time and, quote unquote, charging it, then you don't really get a glow in the dark part of it. This one could be different. I don't know. I do like them, but like I said, I just really wasn't that much of a Tron fan growing up. So I just don't have that like touchy feel to it like you do, I guess,
I grew up watching sci-fi stuff, and you know what? Disney did a really good job on this sci-fi aspect.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't dream of getting to be in some of their favorite video games when they're a kid? I know I did. I wanted to be Link.
Yeah, right.
And then I realized, oh no, people are going to try and kill me, take my hearts, and it's just going to be a bad day, especially if a worm eats me and takes my shield.
So Bronze Panda's saying that it was 2005.
Okay.
Was it really that long that the Tron remake came out?
It must have been.
How old am I?
I don't know.
Too old.
I I just turned 33, so.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so let me scoot on over here, guys. I'm going to be off camera for a second because I've got to get the next topic that we're going to talk about. And this thing's a little heavy.
I'm just going to dance. It's okay. So, guys, how's your week been? I know my week has been kind of rough.
This is way too heavy.
I mean, you're the one that wanted to talk about it, so this is your fault.
Oh, that's fair. Keep spamming that keyword, guys. Ohana. While I'm running out of breath over here. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to fit on the table. But I've tried to talk about some Legos every once in a while. And I thought this was the coolest thing ever that we had. This is a Disney Lego castle that we have on the site, Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how much it is.
It's too much for you to buy as your financial advisor.
I'll take a bet on that.
What's the point of having a financial advisor if you're just going to deny my authority?
Well, I mean, this is cool.
I can't
like
say
it.
too much. I play Warhammer.
So, like I said, Disney Castle. Look how many pieces are in this, Hampton.
That's not pieces,
That's
sir.
not pieces?
No,
Okay.
that's a code.
I wish I could find the pieces on here.
This thing has thousands of pieces.
Thousands of pieces. It's like 20 pounds. It's heavy. I almost ran out of breath walking it up here, and I have asthma, so it was like killing me trying to walk it up here.
I use a cane, so by default he has to carry it.
Yeah, so the cripple couldn't carry it, so I had to carry it. But I do like it a lot. I think it comes with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Was that her name?
Yeah.
Daisy? Okay. And then you got a little Tinkerbell up here, just kind of floating around. And man, I don't even want to know how long it would take to put this castle together.
I mean, I've seen videos of people putting these massive kits together, and it will take them, like, time-lapse videos. People will take, like, days at a time to put them together to make sure they're not missing anything.
Right.
So it wouldn't surprise me if someone were to take probably about 2 to 3 days if they're just going at, like, a casual pace to build it.
I could see that. Especially if he was just doing it the whole time and not doing anything else. But man, how much time does that actually take for somebody to do?
I mean, my frame of reference, again, I play Warhammer. Some of those bigger models can take a few hours to build.
Oh, well, that's fair. But guys, keep spamming that keyword Ohana if you want to win the Stitch figure. I'm not saying anybody really in here doing it, but Bronze Panda.
I mean, if you guys really want Bronze Panda to take it home.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
Bronze Panda to take it home if you guys don't want it, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want it. It's a free pop. And it's Stitch. Who don't love Stitch? I think I had a dog named Stitch one time, actually.
I don't like Stitches. They get put in. It sucks. There's local anesthetic that doesn't work, and then they have to be. Oh, you're talking about the alien.
Yeah, not injuries. How old are you?
I literally just said like 5 minutes ago. I'm 33.
Yeah, too old.
Son, I'm about to paint you like one of my French girls.
Whoa.
Yes, this Baylor is one of my French girls. Before you ask, chat.
Now we're getting into Titanic.